Hello jewelry makers, this is the 6th lesson from Serena, and here is the bracelet we are going to make today. This is a gorgeous, lovely bracelet on chain with a charming connector. I will show it now. Formed as guitar, very beautiful, golden and bluish, very stylish. This kind of connector is created specially for bracelets. There are many of them, the variety of them on sale in stores with crystals, and this is chain we'll use for the bracelet with rather big rings. It's opening chain, a bit this length. It's gonna be a bracelet with tail, so I will show what does it mean after all we will make it, so you will see what does it mean tail bracelet. I will use a rondelle form of beads. This is the jade, Amazon color, a rondelle form. Very interesting shape of beads. This is a gate, also colored agate with very interesting mixing of colors, same like my guitar. So this is pressed turquoise, and that is it. Minimum details today. Just the only thing I will show you, this is a pin, as you see, with a ball head pin, and here you see that there is no ball but the small little circle. My pins were too long, I didn't have short ones, so that's why I decided to not throw away the rest of the pin I cut off, but just I make a tiny curl, very tiny. And by the way, this process is very good for training, using round noses. That's what you need now. It's just practicing, because next part of tutorials will be much more difficult, so you need to make your hands more tricky. So that's how it looks like. So then I will use it as ordinary pin. I will cut off the rest of the pin I don't need. My pins were too long, so that's why one of them I used for 3 rondelle jades, which is very economical, by the way. So now I make a curl and the bead is ready. This lesson will be very simple. Just I will show you a few techniques. So what to do with the chain? We have to divide it in 2 parts. The length of the bracelet can be any length. It depends on how long the tail will be. I won't disconnect the chain in the middle. I will make one part short and the other is long, because one part is will be connected with the locket, and the other part would be for size variety. So, and the tail parts. Those bracelets are very useful for customers, because there is no size actually. And people prefer to wear in the different ways. As for me, I don't like when bracelet fits too much free on hand. I prefer fixing my arm with bracelet. So that's how I did it. I just opened the pieces of chain and connected to the loops from both sides of connector. That's how it worked. Very simple. And now I take the locket and connect it to the short part of chain. I remind you that the one part is longer, other is shorter. The short part should be should reach the middle of your arm from the back side. So just when I'm checking the size, the lobster locket should touch the middle of your back side of hand. So this is very short part of chain. The other one can be as long as you want. Maybe you like a long tail bracelet, who knows. The tail is actually a decoration first of all, and the size variety would be any size. Even your husband can wear it. Even child can wear it. So I start linking the beads. As I did last time, I don't make many loops in the one bead. Only one loop that the loop can be opened to connect it with chain. You see how it looked like? When I put it down on the table, you see that the beads are from opposite sides. Why? Because when I link them, I watch carefully that each bead comes from the opposite side from the other. So I never link two beads at the one segment of chain. I always do it to the opposite side. I will show you a little bit later when I will draw it for you, just to show what I mean. I'm linking one more. Actually, the order depends on you, and even I cannot say exactly how it should go. When you're connecting beads, you just watch carefully how it looks like, and probably you will correct it somehow or change the order. So it's not possible to say from the beginning. It depends on how long is the hooks of your beads, and what's the size of your beads, what the shape of your beads. So just keep on working, and just I put it on my arm and then I see should I change something or no. This is the only way. So creating those bracelets, it's improvisation. There is no actually strict rule about bracelets. The only rule I told you that the beads must be on opposite sides of each segment. Even if you are missing segments, still you should put it on the opposite side of next one. So I will show you now what does it mean. I finished the bracelet. I was not going to show you all the process because it's all the same. Just I'm linking, adding new beads until the end. Just I will show you now how it looks on my hand right now when I finish the design. I take the lobster locket and just close the bracelet in the comfortable length So now you will see the tail. You see the tail? That's what I mean. So the length of the opposite side of chain, where there is no locket, depends on you. Maybe you like long tail, or you will add the big bead in the end of the tail, or the lovely charm in the end of the tail. So this is your creation. Just I'm showing you the techniques how to add the connector to the chain. So that is it. Very simple tutorial today. Just try to do like this for yourself. So now we'll talk about the order of beads. Let me draw it for you, and maybe it will be easier for me to describe. So here is the chain. This is a chain of my bracelet, the flat shape of chain. This is the easiest chain to work with, actually. But there is the different shapes of chain. For example, the classical one, just link together different rings, and you will have chain like this type. You see that the rings look to the different sides, not like this one. This one is flat. So whatever shape you have, you must add the beads from different sides, like this. Whatever you use each segment, or you're missing 2 or 3 segments, they should come to different parts of chain, opposite sides. You see how is correct. Incorrect, it's when you're adding 2 or more beads at the one side of segment, but not adding nothing from the other side. So it's disforming the construction. But when you have so many beads on one bracelet, it's this is not strict rule. But when you will make the earrings, it will be very handy rule and very strict rule. So we'll talk about it next time. So today I just shown you the connector and how to work with it. So see you soon in next tutorial. Was glad to see you all, and see you next time. Cheers.